Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Healing Properties of Crystals. My name is Empress Pamela. Today I'm presenting to you a crystal called Snowflake Obsidian. I am utilizing Cassandra Eason's book called Healing Crystals, The Ultimate Guide to Over 120 Crystals and Gemstones. I do have at least 2 other videos on Snowflake Obsidian. Let me show you her version of Snowflake Obsidian. Now, I have a sample here. Can you spot it? I don't know if you can spot it. Let me lift these guys up. Can you? Oh, maybe the lighting's not the best here. However, this is my little this is my crystal bag that I carry with me in my purse. And I took one out because I'm going to be doing a video on hematite, and this little guy is normally in here. But I digress. Snowflake Obsidian. So my version is heart-shaped. Heart-shaped snowflake obsidian. What do you think? What does it mean? Why was I drawn to this at the time? What was I needing in my life? Let us explore the benefits and healing properties of Snowflake Obsidian. What do you think? Shall we? Snowflake Obsidian, mythology and history. Snowflake Obsidian is the equivalent of the Chinese yin-yang or yin-yang symbol, a representation of the unity of opposites that create life, or divine feminine and divine masculine, I would say. Wow, so maybe I needed to balance my chakras or my energy. It is valuable in the center of medicine wheels and magic circles. It is a charm against hard winters. Wow, so if you live in the north, I'm in the US, and maybe if you live in Canada, maybe that Snowflake Obsidian might be something to add to your arsenal. So you don't get that seasonal affective disorder. Okay, if you're drawn to Snowflake Obsidian, what does it mean? Divinatory significance. A stone that indicates new beginnings, hope after a setback or despair, and gentle, gradual improvement in whatever area of your life has caused you pain in the past. So, wow. If you're looking for a fresh start, you need some, I want to say, guidance, protection. Maybe this is the thing that you could stick in your pocket. Looking for a new job, go on an interview. Have this guy in your pocket, in your purse. I don't know why I thought that. And, I don't edit my videos, so whatever comes out is meant to come out, in my opinion. Someone needs to hear it, right? Healing in the environment. Snowflake obsidian, especially when held on the body at a major artery point, will improve circulation, assist the efficient processing of fat, and encourage cells and skin to regrow healthily. Use it for warming frozen limbs, to help blurred vision, to soothe migraines, and to dissolve deep-seated depression. Funny, I mentioned seasonal affective disorder, which can lead to depression. I think that's a symptom of it. It will remove pain and energize at the same time. Use in empowerments for a fair distribution of world resources and wealth. Ooh, I'm loving this guy. Now, I'm not a doctor, so, check with your resources, your reliable resources. But it's interesting. And I don't want to say it's interesting. It's worth looking into. Uses at work and home. A stone for spring cleaning and clearing your mind. Wow. Well, it is spring when I'm recording this. Okay. And clearing your mind. And like I said in my previous video that I just recorded on black onyx, I just filed my taxes and got that out of my sphere and energy. And I feel like I needed a deep cleaning. I needed a day of recovery from that whole thing. And yeah, I feel refreshed even. It clears away illusions and prevents daydreaming. Mm. Use it to acknowledge and express creatively your own negative feelings and unfulfilled needs without feeling guilty. Ooh, I love this. I never realized. See, that's why I'm using this guide. Cassandra Eason has a very interesting, I don't want to say interesting, she has additional input in the properties of crystals. And like I said, I have at least 2 other videos, but I think she just taps into something intriguing about each of these crystals. Children and animals. It guides children who are liberal with the truth. That made me laugh. It guides children who are liberal with the truth. It is useful for all slow-moving, cold-blooded, or naturally nocturnal creatures. Psychic associations. Add to a charm bag to give you protection and good fortune. It increases clairaudient powers and can be used in ritual or when scrying to discover the truth about a person or situation. I wonder if would be helpful if you're a tarot reader and you work with the public face to face. Might be good to have Snowflake Obsidian by your side as well. It assists accuracy when reading the I Ching. Never heard of that. I mean, I heard of I Ching, but wow. Recharging its energies. Burn a tiny dark and a white candle in front of it until the candles are burned through. Ooh, that sounds like a process. Properties. Type. Volcanic glass magma in which gray feldspar inclusions appear as the obsidian crystallizes. Opaque. Color. Black with white spots. Can you see them here? Okay. Zodiac sign, Capricorn. Planet, Saturn. Element, Earth. Candle color, white. Guardian angel, Shalgiel. Shalgiel. Chakra, the crown, the root. Herbs, incenses, and oils. Cedar, cypress, lemongrass, sweetgrass, and yarrow. Flowers, sweet tobacco, snowdrop, and white hyacinth. Associated crystals, Apache tears, black onyx, and sardonyx. This is Snowflake Obsidian, and you need this crystal.